Okay guys, so I went a little bit further into Newport Beach. I call it Newport Beach for a reason. You will see more Porsche 911s here, or any type of Porsche here, than anywhere else I've ever seen. And it's a very much a yacht club, very affluent area. Probably one of the most expensive areas of Orange County and of California in general. But it's a nice area. This was the beach we used to always go to when I was stationed at March Air Force Base in Riverside or Morena Valley, and then I would take the 55 down here, go surfing here early in the morning in the Wedge. You guys that know surfing know about the Wedge, and it's a nice surf beach. Not this part, but there's other parts that you can kind of see people that walk out at the end of the jetty, watch the waves crashing. Ferrari dealership there. So Maserati dealership here. But like I said, this is an area. There's Lambo or Lambo SUV. Telling you in an earlier video how I like bikes and I think they're moving art. I think cars are art too, and of course you've seen some cars that are restored or new cars that are just amazing future cars, and you've seen the modified trucks and cars. And you could do that, and you could be in that league for a price. And I was saying the other day when I was riding my single speed, you know, the price of fixing up my bikes is minuscule compared to fixing up my truck or fixing up my other cars. And how much pleasure will I get out of my car? I mean, yeah, it's nice to go on a long drive, nice to go off-roading, nice to have a real high-end sound system. Yes, guys, I'm one of those people that put the big subwoofer in my car, and you know, I guess it's a California thing. With the 1,000-watt amplifier, I did all that stuff. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having really nice music and loud music in my car. And it was a hobby, just like biking is a hobby. But I think people are criticizing bikers and saying bikes are too expensive, and a lot of bikers are snobs because you can't buy a bike from Walmart and fit in with them. But are you going to buy a sound system from Walmart? Or remember Radio Shack? Are you going to buy a sound system from Radio Shack and put it in your car and think of it as a really good sound system? No. You're going to go buy an Alpine, buy a Pioneer. Well, Pioneer's kind of lost its rep, but you're going to buy Harman Kardon. You know, stereo is really a hobby. people that are into stereo and into that stuff. That's really a hobby that people have that that is expensive, but it's very cool when you can have that hobby and do stuff and ride bikes. So I like it. I mean, obviously the stereo is not for riding bikes, but people go all out on phones. If you get a loaded new 17 Pro Max with 2 terabytes of memory, that's like over a $2,000 phone. Or if you get the Samsung top-end model, it's same thing, 2,000 something phone. That's your thing, I guess. When you could get a phone for free from your carrier, or you can upgrade your old phone for free from your carrier, and it's not going to be the $2,000 model unless you want to make payments, but and you can pay it over time. So it just depends on what you are into spending your money on. What do you feel? And I don't mind spending my money on bikes, because in the big picture of things, I'm out here riding them 100 miles. I'm enjoying my time on my bikes, and I like having a really nice bike, and I feel like it's a good investment. It's an investment in my health, as well as a long-term investment into something that this bike I could literally hand down to my kids. It will not be aged and obsolete. Maybe the drivetrain and the tires and all that stuff will age, but the hubs and the headset and the frame, obviously titanium frame, is forever. All that stuff will stand the test of time. So it's not that big a deal. Hopefully these people are not going to hit me. This is where it gets a little sketchy. As you take PCH through cities like this, and 99% of people are on their phone, multitasking, texting, or whatever, looking at their socials. All right, guys, well, I'm going to stop ranting, and I'll talk to you later.